fine.
Yeah, 2 or 3 vigorous pumps on the throttle should be sufficient.
And then set.
About a quarter of an inch, yeah, tiny amount, yeah.
Okay. Magnetos set to do both. Set both, that's both. Set. And clear prop.
Right, I'll close it all in, that's better.
Okay, mags are set to both. Check the starter warning light has gone out, which it has. Engine set to 1200, which you've done. Oil pressure in the green.
Yep.
Pressure's in the green. Radio's on and test.
So if you pull it, you get the squelch and you can set sensible volume.
That'll do.
That's it.
That's alright. Check ammeter.
It's charging nicely.
Flight instruments rect and set.
Pretty good.
And ready. Call for taxi.
Yeah, there we go. Call up for circuit, so it's the call sign there.
Golf Charlie, X-ray Echo, radio check and...
Taxi for circuit.
Taxi for circuit.
Perfect.
Bravo Charlie, X-ray Echo, radio check and taxi for circuits.
X-ray Echo, reading you strength 5, runway in use is 10, left-hand circuit, QFE 1027.
10, yeah?
Yeah, 101027.
101027.
That's it, about 0, that's good enough, isn't it?
That's fine. Okay, that's it.
I assume taxi out, so we've got to go right down the other end, so... Something in the mud a bit. Where is it you live again?
Tunbridge Wells.
Oh, I thought it was Tunbridge Wells, yeah.
Yeah. I work in Maidstone, so it was a...
Oh, right.
Easy enough,
Yeah, just to drop down, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. 20 minutes, wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can avoid the one-way system and the actual sense of it, it's alright, isn't it?
Yeah, we're on the other side, fortunately, so...
Oh, so you have to either come through or...
I don't need to go anywhere near the town centre in Maidstone.
What, so you're this side of Maidstone or you're the other side?
This side.
You're this side? Oh, right. Oh, okay, brilliant, yeah.
I didn't actually get the wind.
It's northeasterly at about 25 knots. Or 050, I think. 25 knots up to... Oh, you lost the downwind. That's okay. Oh, somebody else has lost it. It's quite good because, you know, the days are starting to get a bit longer. And it's only a couple of weeks the clocks go forward, don't they? So it's going to make a big difference, yeah. Just there's some really rutted bits of mud down here, so well, can't really avoid them, but just keep the speed up like this, that's it, that's good. It's the parachute aircraft that does it.
Yeah.
Churns it all up. It's the instrument, yeah. I mean, it's fairly warm because I've not long flown it, but it does take a while, and it just needs to, yeah. It's not the right instrument for this aeroplane actually, but.
Right, engine to 1800.
Cool, 0 Oscar, final touch and go.
Just remember to hold on to the stick when you do that, just to stop the controls bashing around. That's it, marvellous.
Okay, carb heat. Good. Right, check each magneto. Hear that?
Looks good.
Check temperatures and pressures and
Yeah, well, I'll say this thing will work eventually. It's
so
also
charge
change
it
it.
as well. And check slow. Oh, check the suction.
That's just there.
There,
Yep.
yeah. Gyro suction. Yeah. Now slow running.
So just see that it ticks over and doesn't stop. And when you chop the power with this throttle loop, you've got to hold it that last bit. And when you're in the flare, if you don't do that last bit, it'll make you float a little bit more. You've got a little bit of power. That's going for it. There we are. That's fine.
Okay. So takeoff checks. Trim is set to neutral. Mixture is fully rich. Carburetor heat is set to cold. Magnetos is on both. Fuel is sufficient and is on. Flaps one stage. Fuel pump is on as well.
Yep.
So that hatches are closed and harnesses are on.
All good. Belt and braces.
Instruments. That's 1027. We are around.
Warmed it up a bit, hasn't it?
Out there. Ancillaries, pitot heat, beacon set as required, beacons on. Pitot heat.
Yeah, there isn't one on this aircraft actually. Some of them haven't. So.
And controls.
Yeah,
heat
that's
recheck.
it. Well, it's only if it's in the high chance of icing. I think we're pretty. That's it. Yeah, we're good to go. So. I'll put these on. Just a bit more light. That's it. He's just still crosswind, so shouldn't be anybody else.
X-ray echo lining up.
X-ray echo.
So you need a little bit of left wing down because the wind's from the left, and see how we get on. Airspeed's alive and increasing, temperature and pressures are in the green.
Good.
And then base leg if you like.
Okay.
Because if you put it down now, it just slows.
Yeah.
It's still on base leg. It's a bit early. Really.
Fuel pump is on. Fuel is on as well. Instruments, that is still set to 1027. And we roughly lined up.
Yeah.
Temperatures and pressures, all good. Oil's rising as well, which is good. Carburetor heat.
And you probably might want to leave it out because we're probably going to descend fairly quickly. Because when we turn base, of course, we'll have the wind behind us and it'll be a fairly short-lived affair.
And hatches and harnesses.
All good, yeah. We've been on this runway before.
Yeah, we have.
All right, okay, so you know the silos is a good marker for base leg, but if you want to make it a bit wider or whatever, it doesn't matter.
Where's those silos?
Yeah.
We didn't point that out actually, but that's fine.
And as I say, as you turn base, you'll have the wind behind us, so we'll rock it along. Chopping the power would lose the height as well, yeah, absolutely, we'll get rid of that, alright. Nobody coming straight in, strangely enough, and around we go, yeah. If you turn a bit early, that's great, because you get blown on, won't you, with the wind, so. And then, it'll be interesting to see how much drift we have on coming down. It's normally 65 knots, but if it's a bit lumpy, 70 is good, gives you a bit of a margin above the stall. That's not too bad, is it, really? I didn't want to distract you at the crucial moment. There we are. Excellent. So that's it. Now that speed, that's looking good. You feel the rate of descent there, don't you? And then looking ahead, and then as it sinks, start coming back on the stick. Just work the stick, staying in the air for as long as you can. Ooh, there we are. And away you go then up on the flat. Let's come down a bit now. And 350 knots it will fly. Yeah, not too bad for the conditions. I mean, you can hold off for a little bit longer, yeah, probably, but you know, it just depends what the wind is when you're in the flare. When it's lumpy like this, you're going to get a rogue gust, and you know, it'll throw you off a bit. So sometimes it's better just to plonk it down. That was all right. It's been a couple of weeks, I think, isn't it? Sorry? Has it been a couple of weeks since we flew?
Yeah. That's all right. Good height, speed.
Yeah, flaps away and I'll do the lane lights so I put them
Echo downwind, touch and go.
X-ray.
Okay, brake still. Undercarriage is down. Mixture is fully rich. Fuel pump is on. Flaps I will leave off until base.
Yeah, they'll base, definitely.
Pressures, pump are done. Instruments. Install.
Normally engine instruments, but if you want to check, because you haven't changed the altimeter, but yeah, so it's not just the engine instruments, temperature, pressures.
I've done PITC.
Okay, let's do that, yeah.
T comes from the temperatures and...
okay, no, fine, brilliant, do that then. I mean, you can't have too many checks, so let's just do what you were doing.
Temperatures and pressures, okay. Car beat, might as well keep it on.
Yeah.
And hatches and harnesses.
I'm all good, yep. It's quite interesting, we've got the wind blowing across the circuit, you know, makes it a bit more challenging.
Yeah, exactly, it's good. It's nice to have that challenge of having to face.
Yeah, you've got to offset the drift, yeah. And
the second you lift off as well, you
yeah,
kick the rudder out.
Absolutely, it's nice to track the runway centre line. There's so many people you watch and they just take off and drift off. And if you're going to, yeah, that's it, and also so the power helps out a lot as well. You can always put it in again later on. I see those ships, yeah.
And round we go. And landing lights on.
Yeah, I'll do those. There gives me something to do, doesn't it? So. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
X-ray aircon, final touch and go.
X-ray.
And I'll put that away.
Marvellous. Gentle on the stick, just work the stick for as long as you can, don't let the wheels touch. Okay, we're down. Flaps are done, and away you go. Yeah, you can still hold off a bit longer, but that's still good. It's still good, it's perfectly safe. And we'll fly now, there you go. It's only a very small movement on the sticks, otherwise you'll sort of balloon up again, don't you? So just try and keep the wheels a few inches above the grass as long as you can is the idea, but I know when it's a bit of a crosswind it's difficult. So. But it's a nice approach, very nice approach, and the transition from the approach to the flare was very good as well. You had 70 knots nailed, and it was just, yeah, nice transition. I think
holding up a little bit on the end, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Allowed to sink. Yep. Back and go away. And we might as well.
Yeah, absolutely. threatening rain all day, suddenly you see all this cloud and showers appear, and they all seem to disappear. So.
It was a little bit this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah, a bit of drizzle, yeah. That's it. I've been in this all day. Not a bad little Robin this. I like it. It's got all the kit, you know. So it's, the weather's a bit craggy. It's nice to know if you're away from the airfield.
Done much away from the airfield?
Yeah, I've done a little bit, yeah. But,
let me know when we're stopping the touch and goes, because I'll just keep...
Yeah, no, that's right. No, it's good. It's good to get the practice in. I mean, the wind has dropped a little bit, so...
Extra echo, downwind, touch and go.
Because you've got the medicals all done, isn't it?
Medical's done. I need it till June, though.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I knew there was... Yeah, that's fine, as long as it's valid, so...
Fuel's on, pump is on, instruments are okay, it's set. Hang on, I'm going totally wrong thing. 27, that's not right.
Yeah, it does wander off this aircraft a little bit. I mean, obviously the circuit is visual, but...
Temperatures and pressures are okay. Carburetor and heat. And hatches and ups.
All good. Try flapless on this one.
Yeah, can do. I'll extend the...
Yeah, you just need to chop the power earlier, come in low, under a bit of power, 70 knots again is fine.
Completely flapless? Or...
Yeah, totally. So just pretend the cable snapped and then you've just gone around and it's a non-event. Obviously the nose is going to be a bit higher on the approach.
I've done a few flaps.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. Yeah, so we just do it in this, just to say we've done it. So you need to descend quite early. It's better to be too low and then put power on to get the high back rather than come in too high. I see no ships. The other guy stopped, I'm not sure, I can't remember.
Yeah, he landed.
Yeah, I think he did, yeah. Right, there we are.
Thank you.
So you'll find it'll want to float a bit, so if you want to sort of just almost sort of drive it gently on, that's perfectly acceptable.
On final touch and go.
It's a little bit fast, but just means you have to bleed the speed up a bit more. But
oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Should be 70, but that's alright, that's fine. You can see a bit more, can't you? But if you just... Fine, you have to sort of just bleed the speed up a bit more over the runway. That's worked out alright, hasn't it? There we are. Perfect, look at that. Just gently looking ahead, just hold off for as long as you can without letting the wheels touch. There we are, that's alright. And one stage of flap you have, away you go.
Thank you.
Car beats the cold. Marvellous. That's right. Still climbing hot air, but, you know, there we are. Not the end of the world. Yeah, non-event, isn't it, really? maybe we should just crack on with some navigation.
How do you do solo? Is it just in the circuit?
On your own. Yeah, that's just basic. Yeah, just one. So just to say you soloed the aeroplane really, because I mean you've done a bit of solo already. So yeah, normally a first solo, as you know, just one circuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll think about that because you're slightly unusual in that respect.
Thanks for that.
In a nice way.
I found you a bit strange.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So yeah, so if that's doable, we'll do that. And as I say, if it's not really good enough for solo, wind-wise or whatever, perhaps we'll crack on with the nav. So have a think about that a bit nearer the time and stuff. So we can land off this one if you like. Because you know, we're there. Really, it's just don't want to waste your money. You can do circuits to death sometimes as well, can't you? You know.
That's the stage I was getting at with my solos actually, because I'd done 4 hours just in the circuit.
Oh really? Oh well, perhaps we'll
do about 3.
Yeah, perhaps just send you away then on a little solo nav or something like that. Yeah, well, we'll come up with a plan. Normally when I send someone solo, I do one solo circuit first of all, and the next time they go solo, I normally send them to Ashford and back because it's a nice easy one up the railway line. It gets you away from the airfield.
Awesome,
yeah, it gets, you know, going around in circles, you get giddy. So something like that. Anyway, we'll come up with a plan.
Downwind to land. You must get so bored of that.
No, not at all, not really, no, I don't do it full time. You know, I've got with the other job really, so it's quite nice really doing both.
Brakes, undercarriage, mixture, flaps, fuel's on. Where am I? P, what P pump, P was pump, yes.
Fuel pumps, yeah.
Instruments, that is this one, and that is set. That's good enough for me. Instruments and temperatures are good. Carbon heat. And hatches and harnesses.
All good. Marvelous. Anyway, so
I think we could only get one off anyway before start getting over it.
We did some night flying last week, but even night flying, we get planning permission, we have to be on the ground by 7:30 in the winter.
No, really?
So you only really got enough time to get one sortie in now instead of the 2 you normally do. You can do a night rating as part of your PPL, you know.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool actually.
Yeah.
All the flap.
There you go.
All the power. Most of the power. And landing lights.
Oh yes, indeed. There we go.
Thank you.
That's right, yeah.
Extra aircon final to land. Runs back to the...
I think he's getting bored as well, yeah. as long as you can. Because it's still, if you do this, see, look, it'll still fly. It's still flying. So look, I think you can hold it off, hold it off, hold it off, hold it off, so you can stick right back, and the aircraft completely stalled. That's you know, one end of the spectrum, yeah.
That's much better.
But if you're going to land a tail wheel, you have to land it like that, because otherwise it'll bounce all over the place. So anything approaching that's good. But what you did is fine. It's,
no, but by doing that, you've explained it. How much there is.
Oh yeah, there's loads left. Yeah. There we go. But next time they'll all be greasers, so it'll be fine.
What's going on here?
White dot at the top. Look at the white dot.
Got it.
That's it, so it kind of... That's it.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay. There's no point telling him that we've...
No, he doesn't seem very interested. Landing lights are off.
Okay. Where are we? After landing, carb heat to cold, which it is. Flaps are up. There you go. Fuel pump can go off. And the strobe can go off.
No, the beacon stays on. It's not a strobe, it's a beacon, so that stays on for the whole flight along with the nav lights.
Okay.
That's it, yeah, we can taxi in. Going to go up to the far hangar, so just throw it away and... Yeah, that's right,
I use a bit of brake?
Yeah, well, I probably don't need to generally come around the corner a little bit now, it's fine. Yeah, nice one, Richard. That's good. Yeah. So.
Thank you. That was good.
If I have it a minute, I'll go to the crashing bit, and I'll try and position it so it's as easy as possible to push back into the hangar. But I don't like you having the tail facing the hangar with the engine running, because they say it blows dust in and everything. But I mean, so what we do is we just cheat ever so slightly. Do that, and then if we just finish off in the checklist to make sure everything's turned off, I'll turn the radio off.
Right, park aircraft, brakes are on, I'll leave them off.
Yeah, we'll leave it off, yeah, indeed.
Check magnetos at 1200, we're not going to do that. So we'll be fine. Temperature, pressure, mag master, radio and electrics, that's all right. Master switch.
Still here, Peter.